This is also very important. There's a difference between trustworthiness when it comes to the transmission of narrations and in general religiosity and piety. Someone can be righteous. Someone can be a very God-fearing individual. But that does not necessarily mean that every single thing that he transmits is trustworthy. Because what in transmission, in fact, from the fabricators of Ḥadīth, one large category of the fabricators are those individuals that are considered the ubbad and zuhad. And Imam Irāqī, he mentions this in Alfiyah, that the shar, the worst of the Muwaṭṭa'ayn, are the ones that were considered ubbad. People, they look at them, they're like, these are religious, righteous individuals. So let's take Ahadeeth from them. And they're willing to take narrations from them. But they don't realize that they're not conscious. They're not really, sometimes a person is he just hears something and he thinks that sounds nice. And he doesn't realize that it's such a big deal that you transmit something from the Messenger of Islam that he didn't say. And he doesn't understand the magnitude of such a thing. And so he goes on transmitting it without thinking too much regarding it. So this happened often. And Al-Irāqī, rahimahullah ta'ala, he says the worst category of the Muwaṭṭa'ayn are those Muwaṭṭa'ayn that would transmit narrations thinking that they have a good meaning and not thinking too much of them, but they're transmitting fabrications and people are taking them from them thinking that these individuals are righteous individuals, they're pious individuals, and that's fine. They're probably telling the truth. And people have trust in them. So they are willing to take their narrations. And a person has to be very careful regarding this. So Malik rahimahullah ta'ala, he used to say, these individuals, 70 of them, he says, وَإِنَّ أَحَدَهُمْ لَوْ اؤْتُمِنَ عَلَى بَيْتِ مَالٍ مَا كَانَ أَمِينًا. If you were to make these individuals trustworthy regarding the wealth of the believers, and if you were to give them a treasury and say, take care of this, then they would be trustworthy. They would be very careful and very conscious of how they spend it and how they take care of it. But when it comes to Ahadeeth, they're not trustworthy.